You see, there is a difference between being unsuccessful with women and taking it in your stride and focusing your life on bigger and better things, versus being unsuccessful with women and therefore hating them. So it's a sense of being angry because you cannot get this, you can't get a woman, so therefore you're angry. You're filled with rage. And many men, even in their quest to understand them, they still have this rage towards them, because it still does not change the fact that they can still not get one. And for the many that do understand the ones they can get, the ones they can get are not the ones that they may want. And even to understand how feminism can play a part in certain things, the point still remains for them. The point that they can't get a girlfriend, they can't get a woman. And for many it's due to the fact of, let's say, their genetics or how they look, or in some cases how they feel they look. Because I think many men hinder themselves because they assume something else. Or it's a sense of their social skills. They are not able to communicate the way they would want to. They suffer from anxiety. Or they just find it difficult to communicate in social gatherings or just to other people. So there are many factors that play into this. The men that can't acquire a woman, therefore they have this anger towards them. And you see, we as men, we all understand rejection. Many men will say they've never been rejected, and I'm like, okay, that's incredible, good for you. But we as men, we have all been rejected in some way by women at some stage in our lives. In many ways, it's sort of part of being a man, the jumping over the fences and the hurdles just to get a woman. But many men face that everlasting force field of rejection. One they have never managed to pierce, or feel they will never ever get through. So because of that, instead of trying, they just hate the force field. This force field is women, therefore they just hate the force field, forget even trying to get through the force field. Rejection is a powerful thing. Now you see, I'm not speaking on the rejection of having been in a relationship or having had a girlfriend who has then later rejected you. It's more the fact of never being able to get through anyway. And it's the point of this. There are so many men that are angry nowadays because of this. And it's very understandable. It's not a sense of them just hating women. They also hate the men that actually can acquire a woman. Or let's just say they have some minor spite towards men that have been there and done that. Because these men that have been there and done that, men like myself, we complain about things that they may wish they had even experienced to begin with. They may think and feel, well, at least you've had and been around enough women to even say the things you're saying. I have not even had a chance. So it's a sense of they may have some hidden spite, a slight sense of distaste lurking in the background. And you see, all this hate, not only towards women, but towards those men as well. That is not something you can walk around with and think it's doing you good, because that hate will consume you from within. You see, think about this. If you're trying to find yourself and seek within yourself, and you're looking deep within yourself, but those insides are filled with so much hate, what do you think you will then be pulling forward from that? You see, jealousy is a strong thing. Jealous of women because of the assumed power many assume they have, and can display that they have. And also jealousy of the men that actually can get these women. Even if in the end they turn around and run for their lives from them, they still may have this disdain and this hate towards these men as well. This is why I say there is so much power in understanding from both sides. You see, we as men, we wear our, let's say, accomplishments. Many of us as men, we wear them high and we show off to other men. Of course, they are bragging rights. I have smashed this one, that one, I have smashed so many, this is my woman, this is my trophy piece, so on and so forth. We as men understand the bragging rights of using women to brag to other men about. So at the same time, this helps to breed that anger in other men, the ones that have not been there, and may never or feel they may never be there. But the point is, hoping to see the world burn because of something you can't get, because of the rejection, and because of the jealousy, and how you thus will only value yourself if you can get a woman, or if you can get women. If your anger is so rich for this fact, you have to question yourself. Is your anger justified, or would some see it as bitterness? Thus, always remember and never forget, you should never place who you are and the value of yourself solely in women. Because if you do so, as I have said before, you are not living your life to its fullest. While you are wasting your time being angry and bitter, you are missing out on so much. And if you believe there is no point in living the rest, in living the much, then that issue is yours, because you lack the vision to observe, to focus, to remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.